Winter camping requires a bit of thought, but the experience is well worth it. Here are some tips which will help to make for a pleasant trip. Always check the weather forecast so that you know exactly what to expect. Find a safe level site and avoid camping very close to running water. It will be colder there and there is always the danger of flooding. Check above you for dead branches hanging in the trees. The big ones are called widow makers for very good reason. Build a small platform of leaf litter to help insulate you from the ground, and make use of whatever natural shelter is available. In this case, the canopy of a yew tree. Site the tent on top of this and facing away from the wind. Now you can clear the area for a fire and gather enough firewood for your needs. A combination of seasoned ash and beech will give you the most amount of heat and light for the amount you gather. As an example, this small quantity of ash is enough to provide for 12 hours of heating and cooking for up to 3 people. Gather other types of wood and you will need up to 4 times as much. Use a reflector behind your fire, in this case a sawn log. It will reflect heat back to you. Use a fork stick to dry your boots, and at night hang your boots on one in the porch of the tent to keep them off the ground. With that all done, it's time for lunch, and in this case, trout. Good idea to take something to insulate you when sitting. A foam mat or even a plastic bag will help, or in this case, reindeer skin. Managing your fire is a skill worth developing. Remember, it is a living thing requiring fuel and oxygen, and will respond to a bit of TLC more than bullying. After 4 hours, it will require less attention from you, and after 6, the embers alone should be enough to keep you warm. Some inquisitive owls might join you for the evening, and when you hear that classic twit-twoo, be aware that the twit is from the female, and the twoo the male responding. Time for a bit of stargazing. The plough directs you to finding Polaris, the North Star. Take a pillowcase and pack it with spare clothes. It will create the illusion you're at home in your bed. And bring your water bottle into the tent unless you want to break the ice in the morning, when you will be woken by a real survival expert who manages to find 70% of their body weight in food each day. Enough fuel left to restart the fire in the morning and cook breakfast. Belizean omelette, spicy. Some real coffee to kick-start the day, and we are ready for the tidy up, leaving no trace that you were ever there, and then you are free to explore the day ahead.